We are back yet again. I'm liking this regularity we've had lately. It's never good to be irregular. So we are going to be breaking the final installment of this BOWMAN draft case. We've been teaming this up with a couple boxes of Onyx Premium. And been having some good TriStar Platinum baseballs. So haven't seen anything too low key come out of those. I'm very happy that it's definitely feeling platinum when we're opening those. So all quiet on the baseball front still. Really, the hobby is making 10 times more noise than either the owners or the players are in the lockout. So I guess we're gonna really be focused on the cards a lot in our baseball breaks. Definitely open for input from everybody here. So if you have anything that you want to discuss in the world of sports or even entertainment, we had some more wrestling layoffs. We also had a significant wrestling injury tonight. So it was actually a show I was considering going to, and kind of glad I didn't. Not because of the show necessarily, because I still got to watch it on TV, but just because the city of Newark is becoming very much like the city of New York. So if you'll look at the bottom of the screen here, you will notice, as I'm trying to set up all the social media stuff here, you will notice that we have the remaining teams just as usual here. Okay? You will also notice that there's some other products. So we're going to see if we can get some rip and ships going tonight. I got a bunch of stuff in today. And then we got a couple things from last week still lingering around, like within arm's reach here. So, let's see if we can maybe knock out a couple boxes of something. I am working on sharing the Facebook stuff to where it normally goes. So just bear with me a minute. I have drip comments available to be seen right now. And then, let's see here. Got the share button. For some reason, it wasn't showing up before. So that's to my news feed. And then we're also going to share this to the group. All right. All right, so Facebook is all set up. I can see Facebook Live comments now. There aren't any. That's fine. And what's wrong with this camera? It's like tilted there. Somebody knocked it over before. And now it keeps kind of moving to the right more than I would like. Let's see here. There we go. Wire was hung up a little. All right. I like it. That's where it needs to be. So, last night we opened up some fun stuff. Not only did we do a break, but we opened up these Leaf Signature Series 1 of 1s. So just to give you an example of something fun to chase, I like this one a lot. Super Mario and Eric Lindros dual signature card. So those boxes are $225 a piece. We also got in leaf metal draft. That's always something that we like to do a lot of here. And this year, I was kind of surprised a little bit. I asked for 3 cases of jumbos and 3 cases of hobby. And I got exactly what I asked for. Some strange things happening. Retail products showing up on shelves, me getting what I asked for. I don't know. 2022. What you gonna do, brother? We got WWE fully loaded at $65 a box still here. All right. And we're going to try to sell a little bit of BOWMAN Jumbo, too. Speaking of jumbos, the Leaf Metal Draft Jumbos, those are nice. I think they have 10 autographs in a box, but one of them is usually it's like a 1-of-1 proof whenever they do the jumbo product. So I think that's the way they're still doing them. Got the sell sheet right there. Yeah, 6 autos in a hobby and 9 autographs plus a slabbed 1-of-1 proof that's also signed in every box for jumbos. So those are up there. And I guess let's show off what we're breaking tonight. So we got BOWMAN Draft, 2 jumbo boxes. 2 Onyx Premium. And getting some good stuff out of those. And TriStar Platinum Baseball. So again, all our tiebreakers apply to this. If it's a current player, unless there's something team specific, obviously, it's going to go to the current team. If it is a retired player, again, if there is something team specific, like we've seen 24 karat balls that had the major league logo, team logo on it, World Series balls, all right, that's, a particular event ball. That's one thing. Now, if it's inscribed like MVP or All-Star, that's a career achievement, Rookie of the Year, all that. Those are career achievements. So what we would do is we would take all the teams that they've played in parts of 3 seasons or more for and randomize them. Usually we'll do a post in our Facebook group, and whoever ends up with spot number 1 gets the baseball. Yesterday we had that scenario come out. We just had a regular old Nolan Ryan autograph baseball. So then the eligible teams were all of them. He played in 3 or more seasons for all the teams he played for. Who'd want to give up Nolan Ryan, right? Even though eventually all 3 of those 4 teams did. But so that went between the Mets, the Angels, the Astros, and the Rangers. And I think the Mets ended up walking away the victor on that one. So, yeah, let's play ball. Because MLB won't. If you want to purchase one of the remaining teams, got to come over onto the Drip Shop. All right? So if you're on Facebook, either you're going to have a title bar at the top of this break and there's a link, or if you're watching on your phone, I think you have to hit at the bottom. It'll be like, instead of live chat, you have to switch it over to overview. You hit that link, and boom, you're in Drip. Remaining teams are as follows. The Reds are 95. The Nationals are 45. The Cardinals are 40. The Brewers are 75. The Phillies are 70. And the Rays are 55. And let's get the roll call, and then we'll add something else on here. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Drip. We're live on Twitch. Looks like Instagram should be good too today. And we're live on YouTube. So got plenty of ways to watch us. But to buy in, check us out on Drip. And again, if you're interested in products like Fully Loaded WWE, Leaf Signature Hockey 101, Leaf Metal Draft Baseball, either hobbies or jumbos, or just buying some BOWMAN Draft, we do have the Drip Shop a little more loaded up than usual tonight. Again, we need to build up to things. Because let's face it, we have probably about 275 different SKUs. Barcodes. All right. And I don't mean just like one of everything. I mean, we got stuff to choose from. All right. Behind me, just in today, 3 cases of Leaf Metal Draft Hobby, 3 cases of Leaf Metal Draft Baseball Jumbos. All right. I got 2 cases and some extras on Fully Loaded. So, we got some quantity. Leaf Signature Series Hockey, we have 8 boxes left. I would put 5 of them in the Drip Shop. I intend on using some of those in some breaks later once we start getting the new upper deck. We're going to be getting retail at first. But again, as we announced a few days ago, we are in a kind of a transition period. We're trying to get things ready to go as far as opening up a store. So we just got to get some T's crossed, I's dotted, and we'll start moving in there ASAP. And hopefully in February we can have a soft opening. All right, and then we can party hard a little bit later on in the year with a bigger grand opening. All right, here we go. Copy the link here so we can message people. Steve Marone, Damon Ott, Jeremy Kaufman, Melissa Marin, Mike Coleman, Michael Kelly, Joe Wester, John McClellan, Grouse, Scott Lamaglio. Hey, what's up? Hey, yo. Say hello to the good guy. 4, 5. Don Wright. And that should be everybody. So, how is everything going tonight? It's going all right. I'm still trying to keep what's left of my voice going, but other than that, doing all right. Let's see. All right. I'm even putting that on Twitter. Why not? So we're on roll call. I'm going to message everybody. Message everybody, and then we'll begin. You have until we show the first hit in order to buy in. All right? Once we show the first hit, then that's it. But until then, you have until we show the first hit to buy in. I'm even nice enough to sometimes give a little hint that something might be coming the way of whatever team might be left. So I don't think we're going to go till 3 a.m. tonight, Joe. Yesterday we were pretty good. We were done by 1. We're having some fun the other day talking about Bowman's best and the whole rookie card controversy. I mean, if you buy into it, I'm done with Mercy. I think sometimes the most controversial thing in my life right now is myself, and I don't notice it. So I don't know. Let's see here. So I don't see you or you. All right. Who am I missing, if anybody? So this is going to conclude this case. So I guess the question is, what do we want next? Do we want to go through a different wave of Bowman draft breaks? Maybe I'll go back and kind of tweak things a little bit. We didn't get a lot of a look at Bowman Inception, so we could bring that back into the mix. Right, a little Bowman deal. Maybe we could throw in some of those Leaf Metal draft in there, so we still keep it fun with the prospecting. All right, we can make Onyx optional. We can make, we can put in a different baseball. You got some options. All right, so Nationals just went. So John, what I'll do is I'll when I do this on Facebook, I do a combo team discount. Since you have 2 other teams, I'll just make sure that when I calculate those for later, we take off the extra for this one too. I did get some Elite Extra Edition. I didn't get a lot. So let's see. What was the magic number? We had 18 and 15 is 33 minus 330. 2970 minus another 450. 2520. Can still add at this age. All right, so I'll take care of that. And then again, remaining teams. All right, we're going to go over this one more time before we start ripping open some packs here. The Reds. What do we got? Reds, you have a lot of quantity. Autographs of Andrew Abbott, Jay Allen, Jose Torres, Matthew Nelson, and Ruben Ibarra. I think Jay Allen's a top prospect that we see here. I think they sandbagged the shortstop. For the initial Bowman of 2022. Just edit that. All right, got it, John. Thank you. You have the Cardinals at 40. Autographs of Austin Love, Michael McGreevy, Ryan Holgate, and Zane Mills. They're a little bit less than some of the other teams. I think they're all pitchers. Oh, Ryan Holgate's an outfielder, second rounder. All right, the other three are pitchers. McGreevy is the first rounder, 18th out overall out of UC Santa Barbara. So, the Brewers, Alex Binelas, Russell Smith, Sal Frelick, who was like a mid-first round pick, and Tyler Black. Was he a second rounder or compensatory time, or what is it? Whatever they call it, the competitive balance pick. Whatever they call it now. Yeah, Tyler Black was a competitive balance pick, and Sal Frelick right in the middle at number 15. Frelick's an outfielder. Black's the middle infielder. I'm sorry. And then a second-round pitcher and a third-round position player. Not bad for the Brewers. Bowman's Best is out. I haven't gotten it yet. So there was some shipping issues. And I got some of the stuff today. I'm hoping by Friday or Saturday I have everything and I'm all caught up. I still got Bowman's Best and WWE Undisputed to get in. Phillies and Rays are the other two teams we have left. Phillies are 70. Andrew Painter is the pitching prospect, first rounder. Ethan Wilson, Jordan Vyers, and Micah Ottenbright are the other prospects that you're looking for with the Phillies. So Painter was 13th overall. Ottenbright, a fourth-round pitcher, but Wilson and Vyers are second and third round outfielders. And then the Rays, you have Carson Williams, their first round pick, kind of towards the bottom of the first round, but if I remember correctly, he had a decent start in A-ball. So only 39 at bats, but still. Hey, that's more than they got to play in 2020, right? So Carson Williams at 28, Cooper Kinney, a second baseman at 34. So a shortstop, a second baseman, second rounder, Kyle Manzardo, who we did see in the first installment here at first base. So I think there's one more player that's going to run into that twinning effect. And then Ryan Spikes, a third-round shortstop, who was the 100th selection. And Rays have some stuff there at 55. They might be the best deal still up there right now. Just saying. So yeah, and I got a few things in mind for some baseball breaks. If we can keep this pace up, I just posted a new football break today. All right. I was kind of waiting, and I wasn't sure if we were going to keep this momentum going on this one. I didn't want to stop it for Bowman, so I kind of held off on the football. That posted earlier today. It's already at, I think, 16 or 17 teams. So fingers crossed we don't stall out. We can get that tomorrow. No Colson Cowers in the case so far. No autos of his. I don't think any Orioles autos have come out. The Indians and the Twins have taken a third of the 18 autos that we've seen so far. Trying to think if there was any other teams that were snatching some up too. I think the Angels got a couple. Oh, the Rays got a couple too. So there's been some duplicates. That definitely changes things up. Let's see here. Oh, maybe it wasn't the Angels. No, the Angels only got one. And then we also seen a few teams repeat on the Onyx. So I'm attempting to see before we get completely underway. Am I live on Instagram? Doesn't look like it. It says we are, though. Liars. But Twitch and YouTube should be good, so I'm going to put the YouTube stuff on here for now. And if I don't see any activity, I'll move it over to Twitch and see if we get any comments on there. All right. So, good luck, everybody. Let's rip you a new one, and let's see how this finishes out. So, again, until we show the first hit here in the drip shop, these things are still available. Once we show the first hit, then no more opportunity to jump into the break. But as you watching on Drip here can see, we did load up the drip shop a little bit more, and eventually it's going to be more and more and more and more. All right, but we're still getting you used to us, and I'm still getting used to this interface and all that stuff. So good luck, everybody, and let's rip you a new one. BOWMAN Draft. This is literally like probably my favorite set that has base cards in it for baseball. All right. National Treasures is like my favorite for baseball. I know there's no logos. That doesn't bother me. When you pull stuff like bat knobs of Yankee legends and, cut signatures of Satchel Paige, I don't know. There's a special place in my heart for that set. And I'm not into the glitzy stuff either. I'm not into the, we got to get the high-end stuff going here. I'm about having the fun, but I have a lot of fun with National Treasures. Actually, I want to get another National Treasures break set up, but all right, I'm going to tell you right now, first autograph is in my hand. And for the first time in a while, it's a miss. What is a miss? Some of you on Drip might be asking. Well, a hit is when you hit something. A miss is when I hit something. All right? Don't let those hits become misses. So there is one team that is still on the board that's going to get an auto for sure. All right? And there's a good place to start. Marcelo Meyer, number 4 overall pick for the Red Sox. Well, John thinks he's got it pegged. We'll find out in a few moments. Go through that paper, and paper ships here. If you're just watching us for the first time, we ship everything. Why? Well, you're buying a share of the box. And I believe everybody should get their fair share, and we should never sell air. So that's why you won't see National Treasures done by itself. Love the set. It's not keeping the stage all to its own, though. You know why? Because not everybody would get something. So, I started doing breaks. I guess we're getting close to 8 years now, 7.5 years. And the major partakers in my initial breaks, I ran them out of my store, and it was just a way to kind of get, some local collectors, and it was primarily kids, let's face it. They were cheap breaks. Little 1-box breaks and stuff. But they were always 2-box breaks, 3-box breaks at the most. They're always designed, especially at 2014, 2015 prices. We can make it happen. Frank Mazzicato, Royals with the Invicta insert. We'd always make sure that everybody in the break got something. Shoot, if we had kids that were spending, not kids because it was adults too, I don't know. Some of them were borderline adults, but we even had incentives where if you spend a minimum amount, you were guaranteed a hit. I had a box that you could just look through, and if you wanted a jersey piece or, an autograph of either somebody completely off the radar and maybe they could turn themselves into something, or an autograph of somebody who'd never be something, but, we had stuff for people to choose from, and occasionally I'd throw in something that might make a particular team or two happy, and we call it a day. It would be fun. Once a week we did them. I think Wednesdays was break night. I don't know. Tried to plan it around the Little League schedule, It's actually what kind of got it off the ground. They came knocking on the door of the store and was like, can you sponsor a half a page in our program? And I was like, okay. And I was like, hey, we're gonna start doing this break thing that, we're talking almost 8 years ago. It took a few years before really most of the hobby even caught on. I mean, those who were in the breaking, like, they were down, They're like, oh, yeah, breaks, love it. Wouldn't have it any other way. But then I go to the National, and I'm finding out, like, people are walking through the Breakers Pavilion, and they're like, what are you guys doing here? Like, no one's really trying to sell things. Like, it was probably because I had a lot of selection on the table as far as boxes go that people were even talking to me in the first place. Like, everybody else has like TVs and, they're screaming over base cards like, oh, look at that. Garrett Mitchell. This is only his 5th Bowman card, and it's paper, and it's awesome. This still happens today, especially with the retail breaks, But people were like, what's exactly going on here? What is a break? And I mean, 2017 in Chicago, I probably had to explain it to, no lie, probably about 80 people over the course of the week. So 19 out of 499, Austin Hendrick. And by explaining, a few people came, sat down, and we did some personal breaks with them. I was a good hobby ambassador. So I don't know why the distributor cut my hours allocation last year, but, I tried to do good for the hobby. And, hey, we'll continue to do that good. We're traveling to shows. We'll be at the Westchester Marriott in, like a week and a half now. Hopefully I'll have my voice completely back by then because I use it a lot. And, yeah, you were right. It was the damn Cardinals. Michael McGreevy. So that was that first-round pitcher that we were talking about. He is the first hit. Or should I say the first miss? So now what we do is we pull these off the screen. Well, hey, it ain't over till it's over. You might have made the good choice. Maybe we'll get some nice color on Brady House or something like that. So you got Marcelo Mayer and Tyler McDonough. We haven't hit Mayer's auto yet. We have hit some refractors. But we did hit Blue Wave McDonough yesterday. So are the Red Sox done yet? I don't think so. Never know. Chase McDermott. But if you didn't want to get in the break because you're like, I want to watch this guy a little bit, see what this guy's about, no problem. And we have some rip and ship options. We're even doing the jumbo packs as an option. I'll take my chances. Yeah, we're opening up a store. There's going to be a point now where things are going to get sold by the pack. So. If anybody's looking to get a personal break, we got some options. Some have one card. Heck, a whole jumbo box would have a lot of cards in it, right? So let's see what we got here. All about that base, Alex Binelas. Piles around here a little bit until I get another box open. Gavin Williams. There's Christian Hernandez. Jay Allen for Los Rojos. There's a Brady House insert along with Dalen Lyle. Gunnar Henderson, one of many Orioles prospects to gun for over the last few years. And Encarnacion Strand for the Twins. It is quiet on YouTube, so let's have me switch it over to Twitch for a little bit. All right, I can see comments on Twitch for now. So, yeah, we're kind of just getting started. What's up, Brian? All about that base, even paper base. Henry Davis, first overall pick. So, second stack of packs here. Couple Washington prospects back to back. Jose Torres. A metal hobby? Sure. Metal. I like leaf metal. All right, what do we got in this pile? Anything to write home about? Cal Conley. Chrome Mayer. That's good. Rodriguez, Aaron Zavala, Luis Angel Acuna with an aqua parallel. And numbered 73 out of 250. And it looks like it has 73-27 centering, but can't help that. Rockies, Ariel Amador. Jay Allen. And Christian Hernandez. Couple decent refractors there. While I have not watched tonight's AEW show that's broadcasting from like an hour or so away from here, I did see a clip of the injury that Ray Phoenix got. Oof. Definitely wishing him a speedy recovery. I think he's going to be out for a while. I won't spoil any more of it, but I probably won't get to watch it until tomorrow or over the weekend at some point. The heck, man? There we go. All right. Let's see what the next autograph is. Okay, autograph number 2 is in my hands. It is another team that had not yet gotten one. So, at least we're spreading the love a little bit out through the rest of the case, right? All right, let's see who we got. There's Brady House. Well, another good Chrome card there. Henry Davis. Andrew Abbott. There's Adley Rutschman. Jordan Lawler. Cade Povich. Marcelo Meyer Refractor. Oh, are we going to start this again? This is going to sound mathematically stupid, but it's accurate. In the second part of the break, we hit 6 of the 9 top 10 picks of the draft. Don't forget, the Mets at number 10 did not sign Kumar Rocker. So that's actually an accurate statement. 6 of the 9 top 10 picks of the draft. So, and actually we might have gotten all of them because I think Rocker didn't sign. Well, we might have been missing one, but I think a couple of them are holdovers for 2022. The number 2 pick is it's weird. They didn't do that last year. They went all the way down to number 5, but I guess they had confidence that Austin Martin was going to be a hobby driver. And I guess they were right. Right? 72 out of 250, Po Yu Chen. And now we're just kind of waiting on what's going to happen in 2022. Series 1's not that far away. Not that far away at all. And I saw on Twitter today somebody saying, oh, is there going to be a delay because there's a lockout? Well, one thing you really don't have to worry about Is anything being an issue in the immediate future? First of all, Topps is kind of grandfathered in. All right. Unlike Panini, who really had to deal exclusively through the MLBPA, Topps still does individual deals with players. Have I seen any pricing? Yeah, there's pre-book pricing out right now. There's Colton Cowser with a refractor. So there's another top 10 guy, refractor. I don't know. It's really hard to judge to be that the pre-book pricing, if the stuff was going to go up, that was the best price you were going to get. Now it's kind of hard to judge by anything that the big, like let's say big 3 or top 5 retailers do. We've talked about this before. A lot of times the pricing isn't necessarily supply and demand anymore, and there's some other things to think about in the background before you say, oh, this stuff is going up, oh, this stuff is going down, because we live in a world where everything is based on hype nowadays, and the hype behind trading cards isn't always authentic, in my opinion. And they'll devalue a product for a short while. There's a Brewers Russell Smith. So that is their second round pick, a pitcher. Also now for sale. And what'll happen is they'll go start attacking, buying, even though they're selling low, because on stuff like DealerNet, people are going even lower. There's Betty Montgomery, another good refractor to have. And then the next thing you know, 2 weeks later, everything's jacked up 10% higher than it was before. So, yeah, I don't know what the feeling is. Especially you have these like flat Earth people who think that the Bowman's best, Wander Franco's a rookie. No. We talked about that extensively the other night. Hey, this is a hobby that some people actually still use for enjoyment. So I'm not going to rain on your parade, but it's not a rookie. And especially the fact that it comes out of Bowman's best and not a Topps base set really should seal that question. See, Beckett's got this thing where they never really liked the rookie announcement to begin with, and they got their own designations. And there's a third hit. It's a refractor. Third hit's a refractor. So we got Donta Williams, Sal Frelick, Jackson Jobe, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Gavin Williams, Brooks Gosween, Freddie Valdez, there's Meyer, Kyle Manzardo, paper, numbered 111 out of 150 for the Rays. 111 out of 150. Any, let's see. I already saw that comment. All right. Mason Black. There's Carson Williams. Hit his auto yesterday. Dalen Lyle. Aqua for the Nationals. Kai Bush, Grayson Rodriguez. And it's all about that base, And, when we go through the paper, we see a lot of these guys showing up for the Orioles. Future's looking good for that. All right, Austin Martin. Joe Mack, Spencer Torkelson. Tigers got a lot to look forward to as well. And Pirates, we got 132 out of 150. Leover Peguero. So not his first Bowman rodeo, but a decent prospect nonetheless. And numbered 154 out of 499. It's not Kouser, but second rounder Connor Norby with the refractor. So second rounder for the O's, Connor Norby. Third auto of the box. Ryan Spikes. And that is the first box of Bowman. So now we get to do all this fun stuff in between. It's like the halftime show. Except for nobody's nipples will be showing today. Can't guarantee the future, but today they will not happen. We're going to do Onyx Premium. Let's see what we got. Yes, refractor to $4.99. Numbered 98 out of 100 for the Blue Jays, Orelvis Martinez. And numbered 19 out of 50 for the Rockies, Benny Montgomery. Top 10 pick right there. And Martinez, a budding international prospect over the last couple of years. Yeah, he's another one of those that the lack of minor league play in 2020 probably set back a little bit. No. All right, let's do this baseball thing now. reach into my sack here. The plot thickens. Let's see, any inscriptions? So this ball is numbered 21 out of 36. I'm just kind of turn it. Nope, just a regular signature. All right. So there's some things that you expect out of somebody who's in the Hall of Fame. Oh, yeah, that's a decent card, especially I didn't look at it as far as centering and all that stuff goes, but, you know, especially once grading kind of returns to some sane pricing levels, yeah, that'll be a decent one maybe to try getting graded. And you can wait 2 or 3 years till he gets to the majors, right? All right. So this individual was an MVP. He was also a 5-time All-Star. I guess he kind of got helped out by being a 7-time Gold Glove Award winner, right? So this individual qualifies for 2 different teams. He only played for 2 seasons, or in parts of 2 seasons. It was like a year and a half. With the Cardinals, so they do not qualify. So maybe, John, it was a good idea that you went with the Nationals because now you have a shot at this. Because he doesn't qualify with the Cardinals, but this guy was an Expo for a few years. First 5 years of his career. And then he would go over to Colorado where he would become a 3-time batting champion. All right. A lot of things get said about the fact that this guy, you know, played in Coors Field and hit a lot of home runs. But he was a 3-time batting champion, 98, 99, 2001. This is a guy who for a good 5 solid years was in that elite category. And that's what makes you qualify to be considered for the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. All right. Yeah, there's some things he didn't quite reach the heights that others did. It's still a better pick than Harold Baines. And you are correct. It is Larry Walker. So Rockies and Expos will Expos now Nationals. We'll have a shot at this one. And put that back in the box. Run out of places to put things here. Let's see what's in the other Onyx Premium. There's been some awesome stuff coming out of this. I didn't throw the other 2 away, did I? I used those. Yeah, I did. Oh, I need those. Placeholders. Not parallel here. 30 out of 100 for the Diamondbacks. Jordan Lawler. So we got one top prospect, and here's another. 11 out of 50 for the Tigers. Jackson Jobe. So another couple solid autographs there. Out of Onyx Premium. I like it. All right. So now we got the other BOWMAN draft box coming out. So we've already gotten one personal break set up. Leaf Metal Draft Baseball. We're going to see what a hobby box looks like. Could we also see what a jumbo looks like? Let's open up some stuff tonight. All right. So, yeah, I've always loved the Onyx stuff. I've always tried to get as much of that stuff as I could bring in. Has this team got an auto yet? I don't think so. This is another team. Hasn't gotten one yet. Well, technically, I think they did. Yeah, they did. All right. It's quiet tonight. Although I did get a lot of those drippy things, so that's cool. But it's quiet. What do I talk about? I know, baseball in general is quiet, right? It's a little rough there. They need to get talking to each other, these players and these owners. I'm not the type that judges by whoever made the first action. There we go. There's some more. Whoever made the first action, it's their fault. Both sides need to come to some sort of an agreement, and we need to play ball. So the question is, who's going to crack first? I think most of the time, these things end up getting solved fairly. Everyone's got to make some concessions, except for that one hockey strike where they totally caved, and I never really started watching much hockey after that anymore. Maddox Bruns. What if his name is after Greg Maddux? Yes, he is. See that? That was very cool. Top 40 prospect. Drafted 29th overall by the Dodgers. All right. All about that base, And now we're back to the Chromes. Adrian Del Castillo. I like what I've seen from the Jets. They finally made some good decisions, and I'm excited to see how they look next year. They got some more decisions to make. They got to protect that quarterback. But they've had a few flashes, although Darnold had a few flashes too. And he even had some flashes in Carolina until he got hurt. So I don't think the Jets are as bad as the Giants at drafting people. I think their execution is pretty bad. But the saving grace right now is there are quite a few teams that are doing way worse jobs in the front office. So that's great for the Jets. The Giants, one of them. The Giants are probably the biggest embarrassment in the NFL right now. As a collective whole, I mean, there are bigger embarrassments, more serious embarrassments. Deshaun Watson, Henry Ruggs. But this was just not a good year for the NFL in general. Yes, and that's an important thing right there. He's not turning the ball over like Daniel Jones does like 4 times a game. That's one thing. It's kind of like when I'm looking at prospects and I'm like, this pitcher's whip is pretty good. He got smacked around. He had an ERA of 5, but he had a whip of 1.1. And there's things that you got to look at and say, all right, you can work with this, right? And I think Zach Wilson will be able to get worked with. We got a new football breakup, by the way. 225 out of 250. There's Maddox Bruns again. And the autograph is going to go to the METS, Mets. Dominic Hamill. Dominic Hamill. Want a nice refractor. Bobby Witt Jr., not bad. Got Wes Caff. So, again, the football break that we posted up, 2 boxes of Illusions. Two more boxes of Classics product. And 3 hangers of Absolute to get some extra cards in there. So, overall, there's not really going to be a lot of cards. All right. It's also going to be a Leaf autograph jersey. But let's face it, football's been pretty much high risk, high reward for the last, 3 years. So, I mean, really, you can honestly say since 2016, football started rising in price first. And it's been a much more impactful rise than baseball. Basketball, man, if somebody was collecting basketball 6 years ago and then they're collecting it now, that's probably the biggest sticker shock. Somebody had a 6-year break from basketball. And these draft classes, I'm this year's and last year's I'm not super impressed with. But I am only a casual follower, so I don't know. I got some basketball product in on the retail side, so I'm thinking of getting a little pick your team break, but I'm kind of afraid to do all the research on that with all the other things we got going on. Trying to get a store open in a month from pretty much, I wouldn't say scratch, but on the product side, we're good, but we still have a lot of infrastructure to complete. There's Brady House. Brady in the house. Maximo Acosta. Gunnar Hoagland, first rounder for the Blue Jays. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Bryce Miller, Ronnie Mauricio, and Giants first rounder, 14th overall. Little sparkle action there. Will Bednar. Tommy Mace, Julio Rodriguez, Brady House Chrome. That's always a plus for the Nationals there. Brock Selvage. Jordan McCants. Ryan Webb. And now we are halfway through the second of 2 Bowman draft boxes. All right. Got another refractor auto coming up here. Let's see how we do here. Jairo Pomares, 370 out of 499. Robert Passan, Nick Gonzalez, Jason Dominguez, Bryce Miller with an aqua. Marcelo Mayer. Alexander Mojica. Luis Rodriguez. All right, we're heading into the home stretch here. And we got Meyer again. Kevin Alcantara. Ethan Wilson. Going through the paper. Sean Burke. Heston Scherstad. And number 320 out of 499 for the Reds, Jose Torres. So he is a third rounder for the Reds. Now for sale. Carson Williams. Well, we haven't gotten that twinning effect that I was waiting for. We had one already. A lot of times you'll see two in a case of Bowman, but it doesn't mean you're going to. Will we have another repeat offender for the final autograph, or somebody new, as we've gotten with all the other autographs today so far? I think we're also due for an Invicta, right? A couple things to look forward to here. Oh, there you go. All right, let's finish this one up. Marcelo Mayer. Harry Ford Chrome for the Mariners, number 12 overall pick. Another Chrome Colton Cowser. Matthew Nelson. And number 21 out of 99, Maximo Acosta for the Rangers. It's not a bad card for a cheaper team there. It's respectable. Kyle Manzardo. And Alexander Vargas. Oh, Manzardo's a refractor. It's not Carson Williams, but he's not bad either. All the refractors get sleeved later anyway, but just do it now, right away. All right, we're coming up to that Invicta insert. You see one of these per box. They're pretty nifty looking. 93 out of 199, Nick York. Thicker stock. I like that out of Bowman. It looks cool. I'm down with it. And Padres, Jackson Merrill. So this year's first rounder. I got to say, I mean, they won more games, so what can you do? After Robert Hassel and C.J. Abrams, it's going to be hard to top that. And I guess there's not necessarily nearly as much confidence in Merrill. Some are seeing him, as far as the scouting reports go, as kind of a crapshoot, but still, first rounder, lots of upside. Marco Luciano, Russell Smith, and who that last auto going to be? Henry Davis. Malcolm Nunez. Jacob Steinmetz. Had an orange auto of him the other night. And Ryan Spikes. So the Rays strike again as they spike down another autograph card. Spikes is the third rounder who was picked at number 100 overall. And we'll do a little recap. Oh, Torkelson is refractor. Carson Williams is a refractor. And let's recap this. So the baseball is going to go to a random between the Nationals and the Rockies, as it is 2020 Hall of Fame inductee Larry Walker. And then we got Cardinals, Michael McGreevy. Brewers, Russell Smith. Blue Jays, Orelvis Martinez, numbered to 100. Jordan Lawler, Diamondbacks, numbered to 100. Maddox Bruns, numbered to 250. Oh, Mets, Dominic Hamill. I just noticed he might have not waited long enough for the previous card to dry. It's a little ink smudge. Some would say that could very easily be taken care of. We'll just say that. Rays, Ryan Spikes. And then we got a couple of flashy names here, both numbered to 50. Rockies, Benny Montgomery. Tigers, Jackson Jobe. Reds, Jose Torres, numbered to 499. And the Orioles, Connor Norby, numbered to 499. So thanks to all who are in the break. And now we are opening up for some personal breaks. So if you're looking to get a rip and ship right now, and let's see here. So there are two products from Leave Metal Draft Baseball that we got in. We did not get the red, white, and blues. A little short on both funds and time that day. So we didn't get the red, white, and blues. But we got the jumbo boxes. All right, those are 10 autos, including a 1-of-1 proof card auto. And we got the hobby, which are, got the hockey over there too. The hobby that are 6 autos per box. So, hey, Brian. So, how's the Boba Fett thing? Let me just grab a stack here. And Brian, pick me a number from 1 to 6. Number from 1 to 6. Number 3. So, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Hey, man, we want to get all the teams sold out every time. All right, let's see what Leaf Metal looks like right now this year. So they got like this Undertaker purple box. It's kind of cool. Oh, I got to sleeve them yet. So here we go. Open up the box, the little plastic box. All right. Good luck. Let's see what we got here. First card is Owen Casey, numbered 14 out of 15. Yeah, I like both those products too. Jairo Pomares. I think he's a Giants prospect. Numbered 3 out of 3. National Pride. 3 out of 3. It's not shabby. Jordan Wicks. State Pride. Not numbered. So it's just a atomic there. Or cracked ice, whatever you want to call it. We got Samuel Munoz. Not numbered. Three out of 15. I want to say this is Tigers, but I could be wrong. Isaac Pacheco. State Pride. A lot of Pride ones in here. And then we got National Pride. Marco Luciano. Definitely a Giants prospect there. One of their top ones. And there's your 6 autos. So thank you, Brian. And anybody else want to take a crack at Leaf Metal Draft? So we got hobbies and jumbos available. And if no one is going to grab one, I'll tell you what I want to do. I really want to see a jumbo opened. I did all right last night. So in my eyes, I'm playing with house money right now with Leaf. So let me finish top loading these. All right, I'll go over what we have in the drip shop here. Nobody gets one. I might crack one of those jumbos. Anybody looking for WWE fully loaded? 2021-22 Leaf Signature Series Hockey 1-of-1 edition. That's what I opened last night. Opened a couple of those. Yari Curry came out in one box, and then the other one was the Lemieux Lindros duel. Metal Draft. Again, we got jumbos and hobby boxes of that. And you'll catch what a jumbo looks like in just a second. And then we have Bowman Draft available for sale. We got jumbo boxes. We can do them by the pack. I also have a few boxes of the Bowman Draft Lite. So thank you. So I guess I'll open one. This is what happens. I get 3 cases, And I was like, and I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't mind opening a box to show you what they look like. I got 3 cases. So when I get like 2 boxes or something, I mean, if I open it, then you won't get to open it. So let's just bring out this whole case here. 6 boxes. I don't want to bring out the whole case, but I'm going to. We'll leave those bottom 2 in there. They're wedged in there pretty good. All right. Somebody on Drip. Somebody watching on Drip. Oh, that's cool. He's a good one. Middle of the first round. Somebody on Drip, pick a number from 1 to 4. I'll make sure they're still awake. I have not seen that chat move for a while. Although I did see Drips not too long ago, so couldn't have put him to sleep. Pick me a number from 1 to 4. I'll give it about 20 seconds. So, well, at least I get to see what one looks like. I got 17 left. We'll have them. There we go. Box number 2. All right, box number 2. What we got here? Can't forget this. Stickers. They kind of unceremoniously dumped them in there like that, but got a prismatic orange, which orange is the color of fire, like Becky's hair, and fire blazes. A 1/1 Blaze Jordan in the 90 mile. That's not too bad. It's a good start for me right there. Thank you. What can I say except you're welcome? Where? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it either. Where the heck is the... Oh, there it is. They did a real good job sealing that so that you couldn't tell where the seal was. All right. Oh, I got this thing back here. We got ourselves a redemption card. I ain't even going to look at it right now. First card out, not numbered. Jordan Wicks. Saw him in the other box. Again, if anybody's looking to get boxes, they are available. They got plenty. John Rhodes. So also not numbered. And we got Jay Allen, first rounder for the Reds. It's probably pretty decent. Royals prospect. This one's numbered 2 out of 2. Frank Mozzicato. Rays first rounder, Carson Williams. That'll match the Bowman one I got yesterday. 6 out of 10. Alexander Vargas. Base refractor, not numbered. Mitchell Bratt. Numbered 15 out of 25. Hopefully makes his way to the major leagues. Alejandro Hidalgo. And, of course, with Leaf, you don't know if you're getting a parallel or not until you submit it. So the 101 was Blaze Jordan, so we don't have super high expectations for your A-level hit out of the regular stuff, but sometimes, many times, Leaf does exceed your expectations. And we got Jason Dominguez. Redemption card. So yeah, these jumbo boxes are definitely blazing hot. Dare I say. Always a big fan of the Leaf stuff. Good names. Love the Onyx stuff. Solid. So, anybody looking to give it a shot here? Again, we got a few things loaded up on the Drip Shop. So feel free to give me your requests right now. Was a nice box. I don't think I've ever seen a jumbo box that I've been like, that was awful. Like, there's usually a couple good cards in the jumbos. You know, this is the way it is with Leaf. You're always going to get an A guy, at worst a B plus guy. All right. You know, I mean, guys fail. We don't know what it looks like a few years later usually, but Leaf stuff usually doesn't hang around that long for us to find out. Well, maybe the football does. They fall pretty quick sometimes. We've got 2020 Leaf Flash football, and I don't think Henry Ruggs is going to be seen as a top hit anymore. But still, some good way that Leaf puts it all together. Leaf Jumbo, right now we're at $199.95 on the Drip Shop here. So I don't think they're going to stay at that price. I think they're going to be $225 by next week. Opinion, but it's a pretty educated one, especially with as much Leaf as we deal with around here. So I would try to get them this week. I mean, some stuff, especially on the BOWMAN side, like has just shot up so quick, like the BOWMAN Chromes this year. I thought I had a week, and the next day they were saying the rebuy was $50 more than the day before. I was kicking myself in the butt. So just word to the wise. So again, anybody got anything else for me? You can request something that's not at the bottom of the Drip Shop there, and I can tell you if I got it. Pin post usually tells you that for those watching on Facebook. We got, 275 boxes to choose from here. So all right. So I guess we're past 1 a.m. right now. I know I had a long day. So maybe I'll wrap things up, get some shut-eye, sort this on the early side, and tomorrow's another day. I definitely have to get another baseball break up there. So, any opinions on that before I sign off? Do we want more Bowman Draft Jumbos? And I'll rearrange it with some Bowman Inception and some of the Leaf Metal Draft to kind of keep the hit count high. Would you rather see something a little further back, like National Treasures? I got a box of Flawless Baseball from not only this year, but last year too, hanging around. Or we can go with some simple stuff. Topps Update, get some extra hits with a Leaf Metal Draft or a Contenders Draft. I do have a few boxes of Elite Extra Edition that I can put into a break. So the baseball tonight was Larry Walker. Larry Walker was the baseball. So, all right. So if you need anything, hit me up on Messenger. And if I don't answer, it means I'm asleep. Pretty simple. Have a good night. Hopefully we'll fill up this football break enough so that we can rip you a new one tomorrow and do a little NFL. It's been a little while for that, right? We did one last week. Let's keep it going. All right. So wrapping it up. Again, we will be back hopefully tomorrow with a few new things as well. I should get Bowman's Best and WWE Undisputed within the next few days. So have a good night, and we'll rip you a new one soon. Take care.